Hot Tub Time Machine 2 follows the 3 of 4 main characters from the last Hot Tub Time Machine movie about Lou. He, if you saw the first one, I guess spoilers, he traveled back in time, all the guys did, and they were about to go back to their present time because they found the way, and Lou decided, no, I'm gonna stay, and that resulted in him exploiting everything he knew about the future to become really freaking rich. But one night, Lou was hosting like a big party at his like new mansion, like, yeah, this is so cool, and then all of a sudden he gets shot in the Nick and Jacob, the 2 other guys, not John Cusack, take him to the hot tub that's actually at his house, and they travel in it to give him more time to live, only to realize that they travel to the future to stop Lou's murder from happening because the guy who murdered him is in the future. I've been hearing a lot of terrible reviews for this movie, like really, look on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not good. I saw the first Hot Tub Time Machine and I actually thought it was pretty funny. I was actually surprised because I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did. And I'm kind of a fan of stupid humor, so, yeah, I know. Some stupid humor can actually get to me, like not Disney Channel. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's too stupid. But this movie, I enjoyed it, okay? Hot Tub Time Machine 2 is filled with really, really stupid humor that actually, it's a really stupid movie. I'm not saying this is like a masterpiece of comedy, like, oh my god, guys, oh my god, you gotta go see this movie, like, right now. Like, what are you doing? Go see it. I'm not gonna do that at all because it's really not a masterpiece. But I don't think this movie is trying to do that. I think it's really just stick to the really stupid humor of it, and that's where this movie shines. The comedy is great. Rob Corddry, Craig Robinson, Clark Duke have a great chemistry with each other. Those 3 guys from the last movie returning were really good. They're all really funny. I know a lot of people complain that Lou is actually kind of a D-bag. I still like him. He's like a likable D-bag. And Craig Robinson, like, he's like really funny. Clark Duke also was surprisingly pulling off some jokes that I liked. Like the first movie, I also suspected that the jokes from him I weren't gonna like, but I did. And here as well, so good job, Clark Duke. You surprised me 2 times. And this movie's greatness actually really relies on really great jokes delivered by these guys, because if it weren't for them, then this movie might have just ultimately failed. So yeah, it had some really stupid comedy. It was just, that's what this movie is. It's not trying to be anything like special. That's what it is. Stupid comedy with some good chemistry with the 3 main guys. But then we get some other stuff as well that we're gonna delve into right now. I actually like the whole idea of the murder mystery. That's another thing I liked about the movie, is the plot actually is kind of interesting. Travel to the future to find a murderer, and that's actually pretty cool. And deliver that with some stupid humor and good chemistry between 3 main actors, and that's great. But there's another aspect that happens near the end that they promoted a lot in the trailers and TV spots, was that they're going to go to like different decades. And I was like, oh, so they're going to do the murder thing and, do the decade thing. That's cool. But the decade traveling is like near the end of the movie, like the last 5 minutes and through the first portion of the credits. And looking at what happened there, I think that if they ever do make a Hot Tub Time Machine 3, which might not happen because of box office, I think they should just stick to going through decades. I think that's what they should do, like have wild misadventures through the decades. I think if they did that, then that would be a really, really good. But the murder mystery plot is fine also. I'm just saying, after seeing what we could have gotten, just, And I think this needs to be addressed. Adam Scott, he's the son of John Cusack's character from the first movie. John Cusack is not in this movie. I thought it was scheduling conflicts, but apparently, on the IMDb trivia, John Cusack was never even approached to do this movie, which is kind of odd, but whatever. Adam Scott really just wasn't that funny. He had some jokes, like, that's actually pretty funny, then sometimes he's just on a drug high, and And there are some subplots that you run along into. Like, there's this whole message, like, with every character, they're trying to make it so serious, like, you shouldn't turn out this way, there's always a way you can reverse it, there's always a way to fix yourself, rebuild yourself to be a better person, you can fix this area of your life. Like, the 4 main characters have issues that they have to deal with, that's basically their arc, but throughout the whole movie, it's just, like, comedy, 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 then all of a sudden, seriousness. It's like, stop. Like, there were some moments where I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! This is supposed to be funny. But then they fix it later, but still, this is supposed to be funny. Stop trying to be so serious. One moment where Rob Corddry's like opening up to this car that's trying to kill him. I guess this is kind of spoilers, but if you haven't seen the movie by now, you probably won't ever. And it was just like, dude, stop. Stop. Can the car run over you in the middle of your speech and then say, now we're even, let's go? That would be fine. If you're confused about the car trying to kill him, basically he insulted the smart car from the future and the car wants to kill him, and that's, sorry. That's another plot. The three main guys and their chemistry and the stupid comedy, then this kind of interesting plot really did give this movie a higher score than I would have given it, because everything else about the movie really could have dragged it down. And that's why I'm going to give this movie like a C+. I think it was a funny movie. I could watch it again. I just think it could have done a lot better. So if you have seen Hot Tub Time Machine 2, leave in the comments below what you thought of it. And I'm going to have a top 15 list coming soon this week, a 300 subscriber special video that you can suggest down in the comments below. And as soon as I finish playing Kirby and the Rainbow Curse and Majora's Mask, I will review both those games. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.